All right, good morning, everybody. It's morning for me. I'm not sure when y'all will be watching this. I got my new journaling Bible in yesterday and started to use it already. So I am on chapter 28, and I did just read it and make some notes just so my thoughts were a little clear. But I will try to go deeper into what some of this stuff means as I'm reading it again for the video. So we are on chapter 28, a hymn to wisdom. Surely there is a mine for silver and a place where gold is refined. Iron is taken from the ground and copper is smelted from ore. A miner puts an end to the darkness. He probes the deepest recesses for ore in the gloomy darkness. He cuts a shaft far from human habitation, in places unknown to those who walk above ground, suspended far away from people. The miners swing back and forth. Food may come from the earth, but below the surface, the earth is transformed as by fire. So my commentary here that I have mentions references to mining silver, gold, iron, flint, and sapphires, as well as smelting copper. A tremendous effort is made by humans who seek these precious things. So they're kind of making a correlation there about how much effort is put in by humans who seek these things. And my commentary references Proverbs 2:1-9. So I will grab that to look at with y'all. So here we go to 9. Okay. Moral benefits of wisdom. My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding. Indeed, if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it as for silver and search for it as a hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He holds success in store for the upright. He is a shield to those whose walk is blameless. For he guards the course of the just and protects the way of his faithful ones. Then you will understand what is right and just and fair, every good path. So here we're seeing the same kind of idea. And if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for a hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. So that's very interesting. I know these pastors study the Bible for so long, but I want to know the Bible well enough to find cross references like that. Is just so cool. Okay, let me move on. So, its rocks are a source of lapis lazuli, containing flecks of golds. No bird of prey knows that path. No falcon's eye has seen it. Proud beasts have never walked on it. No lion has ever prowled over it. The miner uses a flint tool and turns up ore from the root of the mountains. He cuts out channels in the rocks, and his eyes spot every treasure. He dams up the streams with flowing so that he may bring to light what is hidden. So did I have any notes on that? No, not really. Okay. Let's see. But where can wisdom be found? And where is understanding located? So I do have some notes for this one. And this this goes along with this one too. That's why I put arrows. So verse 20 and verse 12, this little summary right here sums them up. And I'm sorry, it's blurry. So I apologize. I was trying to find a way to fit the whole Bible in the video. I'll have to work on that. But these verses sum up the message of the chapter with the point that no amount or effort, even as difficult and demanding as mining, will yield God's wisdom. It can't be valued or found in the world. Okay, we'll keep going. No one can know its value, since it cannot be found in the land of the living. The ocean depths say, "It's not in me," while the sea declares, "I don't have it." Gold cannot be exchanged for it, and silver cannot be weighed out for its price. Wisdom cannot be valued in the gold of Ophir. So I've looked up the meaning of Ophir before in previous chapters, and it's a land with high quality gold whose location is uncertain. Okay, wisdom cannot be valued in the golds of Ophir and precious onyx or lapis lazuli. Gold and glass do not compare with it, and articles of fine gold cannot be exchanged for it. Coral and quartz are not worth mentioning. The price of wisdom is beyond pearls. Topaz from Cush cannot compare with it, and it cannot be valued in pure gold. Where then does wisdom come from, and where is understanding located? It is hidden from the eyes of every living thing and concealed from the birds of the sky. Abaddon and Death say, "We have heard news of it with our ears." And I apologize if I said Abaddon wrong. I really need to look up the pronunciation. I had looked it up, but it's so easy to forget. Okay, but God understands the way to wisdom, and he knows its location. So my commentary says this is one of the most important thoughts in the chapter for the debates. Only God's divine wisdom can explain Job's suffering. Yeah, and only God can understand that. No human can try to understand it. For he looks to the ends of the earth and sees everything under the heavens. When God fixed the weight of the wind and distributed the water by measure, when he established a limit for the rain and a path for the lightning, he considered wisdom and evaluated it. He established it and examined it. He said to mankind, "The fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to turn from evil is understanding." So my commentary goes into a great big deal of that last verse there. He said to mankind, "The fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to turn from evil is understanding." I'm not going to say everything my commentary said, but I'll just put the fact that I put on here. Again, I'm sorry it's blurry. I'm going to figure out how to record these videos better in the future. But I don't want to quit and start recording all over again. Okay, so my commentary said, the Alpha and Omega of wisdom is to revere God and avoid sin. All a person can do is trust and obey, and that is enough wisdom. And I went a little further. I was reading a book yesterday. I would go back to that chapter I was on in the book I was reading, but I cannot remember where it was. But it talks about the fear of the Lord. I didn't get this from that book. I wish I would have gone back to that book and found the chapter to explain it how they explained it, because it explained it so well to me. Because I always thought, when I heard people say, "Oh, fear the Lord," I thought, oh gosh, I have to really be afraid of him. I have to really be scared of him, and I didn't want to be scared of him. Just the thought of being scared of him was scary. But Fear of the Lord is a sense of awe. It is a fear that allows us to see our place in the order of creation. So I went to the park yesterday and I walked at this nature preserve we have, and it was such a beautiful day yesterday. I saw all kinds of animals at the nature preserve. I took all kinds of pictures, and I was in awe of that beauty. And while I was walking, I was thanking God for that beauty, like, wow. And I was thinking to myself, you created this world. It's so beautiful. And I feel like that's what fear of the Lord means. Just the awe and wonder and all of that. And I feel like more people need to know that. More people just coming into the faith, or more people who aren't Christian and don't understand. I'm sorry, my light is flickering. But the video is almost done, so it'll be fine. But I feel like more people need to know that the fear of the Lord is not being scared of him. It's not living in fear as you would of a circumstance or person here on earth. So I think it's wonderful to have fear of the Lord. And I think more people need to know the actual meaning of that, and it'll be helpful for them. So yes, this was my Bible study for Job chapter 28. Thank you guys for listening. A lot went wrong in this video between my flickering light in the living room and me just kind of being spacey today. But thank you for watching, and I will try to get this blur issue fixed the next time I record a video. But thank you for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your week, and God bless you.